What's up, everybody? The CAR Otherwise Cards. Today, I want to talk about finally, after 5 years, this anime gets an English dub, and I'm talking about the series Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Uh, Rascal Does Not Dream of series. The first season has finally got an English dub after 5 years since it was released in 2019. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. This anime came out in 2019. I was eager to watch it because I heard I heard good stuff about it. I heard some of my friends talking about it, saying it's an amazing series. You gotta go watch it. You gotta check it out on Crunchyroll. Um, and Crunchyroll was awesome back in the day because you could watch anime with ads. So yeah, I watched. That was one of the animes that I watched in the 2020 and 2020. Because see, there were not a lot of things to do in 2020. We couldn't go outside, so I was watching anime. I was trying to catch up to anime. I was checking out new series that were coming out recently. Um, but I was waiting for this English star of Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. After a year, the anime has released. I was like, when are they going to release the English dub? So I was not gonna hold my breath for the English dub. I was not gonna wait more than 1 year for it to release, so I just watched it in English sub. But recently, in the beginning of this year, in February, I believe it's February or in springtime, but I think it's February, April, or May. It was one of the months, but it was in the beginning of this year. Uh, Rascals Did Not Dream had a double featured film. It was two films back to back. Here in America, we were able to see it, and they finally gave us the English dub with the release of these movies. These two movies, we finally got the English dub, but we never got the English dub for the first 12 episodes of the series, nor the previous movie that came out in 2020. And that's what's the reason why I watched it, because I heard the movie was coming. I think the movie came out 2020 or 2021, one of the 2 years. But I do recall I was gonna, yeah, I think it was 2021 actually. To take that back, I think it was 2021, or 2020. It had to be 2020 because the movie theaters closed by 20 by the like the end of 2020. It was the beginning of 2020 actually. It was in the beginning of 2020, yeah, because I gotta check it out because the movies came out and I want to check out the movie because I heard the outro song. I was like, oh, that's a nice banger music. Um, but there were no English dub when that movie came out until recently, as I said, this year with a double feature film. It finally gave us the English dub, and now recently it just gave us. I think it's been already 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. So starting today, it's been 2 weeks that the English dub has finally came out for those first 12 episodes of the series. Wondering if they're going to do the English dub for the first movie because they already did the English dub for the recent two movies that came out. And I know a new season of the anime is coming out because I did went to see the two films, but in English sub because I started the English dub. I'm going to continue in the English sub. But recently, because I was like, you know what? How would I have been if I waited this long for the English dub? Tell me in the comment down below if you are an English dub watcher and you waited this long for this release of the English dub for Rascal Does Not Dream a series, the first season, or did you do the same thing that I did? It was just I'm like screw it, I'm gonna watch it in English sub. Tell me in the comment down below because I believe this was my first series that I was like screw it, I'm gonna watch it in English sub. Um, because recently I was just doing English dub, English dub, English dub, but this series was the first series that I started watching in English sub at the time. Actually it was this one was the first English sub series that I watched. Yeah, it was. It really was actually. Take that back. It was because everything else I watched in dub. Um, Yeah, yeah. Wow, it was actually. Now that I think about it, it was. Um, so it was my first time getting into a series. Cause I did watch Konosuba. I was thinking of watching Konosuba sub in theaters, and then I didn't. I watched the dub, uh, the series. So I was like, I'll just wait until they release the dub. Yeah, yeah. That was going to be my first English sub was the Konosuba movie, but I didn't go. I said I'll wait. And yeah, this was the series actually, the first series that I watched in English sub. Everything else was English dub. Every anime that I was watching was English dub at the time. It was easier for me. I just didn't want to read. And I was just at the time I was going to college, and I was listening to the anime while doing my work, or doing my um, writing the essay during the time. So yeah, it was like doing work, homework, listening to the anime. That's what it was. How I was back in the day. Now I watch an English sub and English dub, or watch what they have released because there's some animes that are just only English sub, and they don't have an English dub, like Bochi the Rock, for an example. But anyways, I finally checked out the English dub, and boy, I enjoyed the cast. The cast is amazing. They picked the right people to do it, especially the main character, um, Stephen Yu or Stephen Fu, is the English dub for the main MC. I forgot his name, man. For real, I forgot his name. But yes, we got the cast um, given it to us from Crunchyroll before it was going to release, because it was 2 days before the release of the English dub for Rascal Did Not Dream, a bunny girl senpai, and they're like, we will show you guys who we cast. I think because they already, like, everyone heard their voice for the first time in those two movies, so they're like, there's no need to keep it a secret. So they're like, you know what? I'll let you guys already know. Yeah, Stefan Fu. Yeah, as Sakuta Sagawa. Oh my god, I'm trying. I'm bad with characters' names sometimes. So, and then the rest of the cast is amazing. If you guys haven't checked out the cast, I'll actually show it to you guys right here because I have the list here. Because yeah, it was premiered in December 3rd. And December 3rd, it's been 14 days since it came out, but here is the list of the English dub cast. If you guys haven't seen it, there it is. So, and they have very, very good veterans, um, voice actors in here, especially. And there are some new, but not like newest, like rookies. There are some good newer voice actors in here as well, but it's mostly veterans. So you know they're going to do a fantastic job if they're veterans and they've been in the business for a while. That's how you know it's going to be a good cast. But yeah, there's the English dub. You guys got to check it out. If you're just an English dub anime watcher, go check it out. It's finally out. Um, but if you guys already seen the series and you're thinking of checking it out, the English dub, just for curiosity reasons, like I did, because I was like, you know what? If I waited this long, I wonder how it's gonna be. So I checked it out, enjoyed it. I was like, yo, they have a good cast. They have a good cast. And yeah, it feels like I'm listening to the English sub, because they know what they're doing. As I said, they're veterans. They know what they're doing. They're no rookies, and they nailed it, man. I'm enjoying the English dub. I am rewatching it because I know we are going to get a new anime or a new season pretty soon. Don't know if this year coming up, or by the winter of next year. We'll see. We'll see. It all depends how it goes. But yeah, I'm like, well, this is a good English dub. So I wonder if they're going to dub that first movie still, and then they're going to dub the new season when it comes out. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how Crunchyroll will do it because they um, do it differently for different series. Like ReZero, I thought they were going to release after the third episode came out in English sub because that's how it usually does. And no, came out a week after, but they gave us but they gave us it gave us another week. But it was the first episode. The first episode is an hour, and then they gave us the next week. They gave us 2 episodes, English dub, and then they took a break, and it was a weird schedule for ReZero season 3. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream today. I don't know if it came out. I had to go check. Anyhow, but we will see how they handle the scheduling for Rascal Does Not Dream. A Bunny Girl, senpai. English dub. Like we don't know if they're gonna English dub the first movie before the newest season, or they're gonna do the new season and then they're gonna go back to that first movie. Well, I don't. I really don't know. And we'll see how it goes. But till then, that's the end of this video, guys. So I just wanted to talk about this English stuff. Now, after 5 years, it finally has come out. And I don't know. I don't have that long of a patience for an English dub. But yeah, for those who are wanted to see the series and they didn't want to do the English sub, and they were going to wait. Here it is in the English dub after so long for so long. It took them so long, but it's worth it. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video of the Blood. Adios.